Tributes are pouring in for talk radio legend Rush Limbaugh. The media icon lost his battle with lung cancer yesterday. His wife, Catherine, broke the news on his radio show. Here's that.
For over 32 years, Rush has cherished you, his loyal audience, and always look forward to every single show. It is with profound sadness I must share with you directly that our beloved Rush, my wonderful husband, passed away this morning due to complications from lung cancer.
Our next guest spent nearly a decade working as a producer for Limbaugh. He joins us now to remember the talk radio pioneer, and many say helped shape the modern-day GOP. That's Brett Winterble, radio host WBT in Charlotte, North Carolina, joining us now. Brett, it's always good to see you. I wish it was under different circumstances, obviously, and I want to say to you, I'm sorry for your loss, as I know you worked personally with him. If you could, just tell me your overall thoughts or feelings this morning and what you're remembering today.
Well, look, he was a transformative figure in the media. I don't know who we could compare him to. Maybe Johnny Carson. He was a pioneer. He was somebody who single-handedly saved the AM band of radio and created tens and tens of thousands of dollars and billions of dollars in revenue in the world of talk radio. He was an entrepreneur at his heart. He believed in America. He was a conservative, and he knew how to defend conservatism, make it interesting, make it entertaining, and take the audience with him. Rush Limbaugh was one of a kind, and as people have been saying, he was special.
Brett, what did you do? How closely did you work with Rush, and how did he influence you? Because obviously you have your own conservative talk radio show. Did he influence you to have that?
Very much. Look, the man was a master at the craft of broadcasting. And first and foremost, before you're a pundit, before you're somebody with an opinion, before you're somebody with politics behind you, you have to have the skill sets. And he had that. And watching him every single day, I was lucky enough to be a screener and an associate of his on that program every day from really 2000 all the way through 2006. It was a remarkable thing to watch. Nobody had a work ethic like he did. He was constantly prepping for the show. Shakespeare always said, the show, and life was show prep. He said that often and with a great deal of enthusiasm. He loved this job. It was his dream job. And that I'll tell you what, that enthusiasm is infectious. The audience can spot a fake and a phony, and if you're really just kind of putting in the, just going through the motions, he did not. He was the real deal.
A lot of folks are reacting this morning. Last night, particularly, former President Trump reacted to Rush's passing. Let me play this for you, and we'll get your reaction.
Rush was just a unique character, and a great friend to all of us. So we lost a really great gentleman today.
You haven't heard from 45 since January 6th. The first time you hear from him, he comes out strong for Rush Limbaugh. Why is that?
I think they were cut from some of the same cloth, right? These were people who believed in the American dream, who believed in what America's promise was, and that you were limited only by what you were trying to do. These are titans in terms of personality, and let's not forget the fact that they had something in common. Rush did television for a number of years very successfully, and obviously President Trump was a television star as well. They had a lot in common. Most of all, they believed in what this country could do, and not giving into the limitations of the progressive movement or big government liberals. They understood what it was to stand tall and to be proud to be an American.
Brett, his show started back in '88, and it's interesting of how it started because back in '87, the FCC repealed what is called the Fairness Doctrine, where essentially you'd have to give equal airtime to controversial political viewpoints. Once that went away, Rush stepped up in '88, continued this. What's next
Well, look, I think it's about speaking the truth. It's about speaking to the values and the heartbeat in America. One thing I take away from working with Rush was he was always that guy from Cape Girardeau, Missouri. He was Rush Limbaugh from Missouri. He spoke to America much in the same way that this network, Newsmax, speaks to the people in this country. It's not about the coasties. It's about the people that get up and make it work every day. And when that fairness doctrine went away, Rush famously would say repeatedly, "I am equal time. I am the balance." And he was right, because you at that time had, the three big broadcast networks and CNN, and they were pushing their line every single day. Well, for 3 hours every single day, Monday through Friday, for 32 years, you got to see an alternative view of things, and it was tremendous.
27 million weekly listeners. Somehow he survived cancel culture and continued to do so. And I would argue even in death. Brett Winterble, it's good to see you. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
Hi, Emma Reckenberg here. If you like this video, there's a whole lot more to see on Newsmax TV. You can watch for free right here on our YouTube live stream and be the first one here each time our experts break down real news. Just hit that subscribe button, ring the bell icon, and stay with us on America's fastest growing cable news channel, Newsmax TV.